I'm doing a book review, and I will tell you right now, I like the book I'm doing a book review on, and it's called Disinformation. Okay, it's by Donald Barclay, and this was written during the pandemic, and it goes into pretty good detail how we're influenced by crap that's online. And once in newspapers, you could basically give out disinformation, lies, whatever you want, because you control the newspaper. You control what was coming into an editor. I belong to a lot of stuff, and I would figure that you can usually tell something you're reading. If you have a book like this and you read it and that thing, I got this from the library. Oops, another thing. I got this from a library, and I'm halfway through it, and I said, I want to own a copy of this from Amazon. So I go to Amazon, and this book here, I've asked the author who has this likely on in his computer on Word or whatever it is and that thing. I've asked him for him to upload his two books to Google Brad, because they're trying to give Google Brad a personality, and maybe he should be aware of philosophy and all the others. But this is a good book to read, considering all the crap on YouTube that you see out there. And there's a lot of stuff out there. On magazines, which magazine or publication and whose side is on. You can really tell the difference in who they're praising. Like Fox is praising Donald Trump and the conspiracies out there. No longer is it, all the voting machines were tampered with. It cost them a few dollars with that theory. But if I come to how easy it is, I mentioned this disinformation book when I'm on YouTube, when I see somebody think, how are Republicans so stupid as to get, because the information they're giving, the stuff they're getting is geared to them. As Donald Trump, he likes people with low education. Trump said that. He likes people that have a low IQ. Yes. Well, Trump has said a lot of stuff. He should have kept his mouth shut. He can't get a good lawyer because all the lawyers always ask for this up front. Give me money up front. I'm not going to represent you. You give me money up front. But back to the disinformation. Churches are known to give out disinformation to their congregation. Up of their pulpit, yes. Because remember, the guy in the pulpit his business is the church. Oh yeah. Every church is a business. Yep, every church is a business. Every Catholic church is a business. And if the Catholic Church doesn't make enough money in that location, they close. They close schools, they close churches, and they sell the property. Well, who takes over the property? A mosque. Yeah. Or it becomes a parking lot. We had a local church had that. It became a restaurant. Yeah, it was right on the lake and that, and it couldn't get enough of the congregation there, so it went out of business. Sold it to the Park District, who made a restaurant out of it. A nice restaurant, reasonable prices. But again, disinformation is current. Used to have magazines out there, Newsweek and Time and like that every week. And the internet basically put them out of business. Newspapers fold because of they can't get enough readership or they can't get enough stories. Now that can change with Chat GPT, where they can create stories just for the newspapers. You're creating stories for your readership. You're creating advertisement that's geared to your readership. And some of this stuff that's online, mind you, are very sophisticated advertisements. Now on that thing, you can have an advertisement with a video, like you get on YouTube. You bring up something on YouTube, not my channel. Afterlife welcomes you to forever. It does not have advertisement on it. It also would be a disservice to YouTube, where I only make comments, opinions and comments, which doesn't hold water. But it would be detrimental to the advertiser, because I don't get more than a few hundred hits on my site, if I get that. And many things, like very likely this program here, may or may not, if somebody's interested in disinformation, then they're going to become that thing. They become a viewer. Unless they were going to do a bot on me, which I've had happen. Bots from one location. Gee, I got 500 people to that thing. No, you don't. Because Google, YouTube will look at that and say, oh, that's all computer-generated viewers. And they will go, bleep. So if you look at my site, I've, have 1,000. And the other site, I have 20. It's like, oh, that's interesting. But again, to just disinformation. YouTube's going to have a lot of disinformation on it. YouTube websites on there. I have a lot of different. You listen to stuff like Fox, and really, oh, people really believe in that crap. Well, of course, Fox is created for, as Donald Trump, the low-educated people, the ones that don't question what they're being told. That's why Donald Trump, I'm up here taking the bullet for you. Give me money. I'm up here protecting you from them. Give me money. Why, the DOJs are evil. Yeah, 4 years ago, DOJ was great. If you don't know FBI agents, hey, Donald Trump, go lie to the FBI and see what happens. Just lying to the FBI can get you tossed in jail. But I'm the ex-president of the United States. I can do anything I want. No, you can't. I can't do anything I want, and I'm not a president. I'm not a public official. Oh, here's one for you. A reporter is sitting there asking Donald Trumpers, should Hunter Biden be impeached? Oh, yes, they should impeach him, throw his ass in jail, and all the other stuff like that. Oh, so, yes. What do you think? Should Hunter Biden be impeached? Hunter Biden is the son of the President of the United States. Hunter Biden were only contacted by Chinese, Russian, Ukrainian, and backward little thing because he was the son of the President of the United States. They gave him a girlfriend or two or three, and they gave him drink, a glass here and a glass there. They got him a nice car to drive around and something important. Yes, They gave him a laptop to play with. They gave him this to play with. They gave him that play. They made him feel important. Don't you want to feel important? I want to feel important. Here's another one. They did a survey on teenage children, teenagers. They asked this question: do you want to be famous? And 76% of them said, I will be famous sometime in my life. Oh. And how would you do that? They think and they think. I will write a play. I will write a song. I will be a director of a motion picture. I will be a star, an actor. Okay. What happens if that doesn't work? I become a mass killer. Wow. That's our teenagers. But again, disinformation, and I will hold the book up again. This is a good book to get for if you really, well, as a journalist, a journalist, if you want to read some of my stuff I have read, it's something like International Press Club of Chicago. I'm the secretary, so I make comments on it. I may be the only person that makes comments on it. A lot of viewers, but I'm the only person. But I try to keep my stuff truthful. And what kind of research do I have? Well, I used to have those piles of books, which I still go to the library and I physically pick up one of these and I look through it. Because usually I would say one of these don't have current misinformation on it. And if I'm reading something like the New York Times or New York Post or some of the others, Wall Street Journal, they don't give out misinformation. So why would they? Because they happen to have staff writers on there. Oh, do you know that National Geographic got rid of their staff writers? But the other bigger newspapers, outlets, they can fact check what they put out, in spite of what Donald Trump will challenge. I challenge you to what you did. Well, it doesn't make any difference. Fox clowns. Should have called Fox a bunch of clowns. They got sued for what? How much again? They really will have to watch what they say. It's like Donald Trump. Watch what you say, Donald, or you will get sued by some woman. Remember your friend Jeffrey? What can I say? Goodbye.